this is how they hug each other in Taiwan.
Hey, I hadn't seen you in forever.
It's good to see you, brother.
COVID hug.
Group hug.
Danger.
It's like an operation. If you touch them,
You're out.
Mama Drama Diary. Pa Paw Johnsons.
happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We're here at the pavilion. You can see we have leaves and water.
Hello, Bobby. Are you already dirty? We just got here?
I do wash my hair.
How are you gonna wash your hands?
Then I'm on the water.
Oh, Brighton brought his Legos. Cool. Believe it or not, we were the first people here.
We were bamboozled.
You know how I always tell people, if you want us to be there by lunchtime, you gotta tell Starling 2 hours earlier? Well, they actually told him 10 o'clock.
And then they said they're not coming till 11. And I was actually ready.
And we actually got here at 10:30. We would have still been 30 minutes late. But he worked so hard to be here on time. So proud of you.
Trying.
Oh, he did so good.
On my tombstone, I want them to say he was always on time. My 2020 goal.
Hey, look, your dad's here. Fancy for y'all to join us.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all got it all fixed up.
Oh man, you tracked mud on his cleanly work. Oh, I like your hair.
Mary, you look like you're 25.
Oh, thank you.
Mary, what is your secret?
Look who's here. We've got Jessica. There you are. There's Sophia. You look.
Y'all bring that game today about the stock market?
It's so fun to swing it.
Hey, Bo, let me see your face. Nice shades, dude. We found this in a garage sale bag, and he loves those pants. Oh, my Brooklyn is getting so grown up. She had her first pimple today. We're always going to remember the pimple of 2020.
No paparazzi.
Hey, history was recorded in the Johnson family lore, and that
Yes.
was that you guys were here first. and beat
Thanksgiving of 2020 will go down in the history books.
everybody. I'm just beside myself. I don't know what to say.
I think we're gonna bump up to the respectable Johnson layer, and I don't know what that means for you. What's your name?
Carrot.
Squishy's new name is Carrot, because Squishy wasn't strange enough.
Ellie. There it is. Made this face you can hold here. Got the mouth, little teeth, and the eyes. There's the pupil, middle.
How many miles was it, Dad, that I had to swim?
Oh, well, it was 2 uphill.
There was a current, a tide pool. He had to jump a fence, apparently, he said.
We did jump a fence, I think.
You jumped a
We did.
fence in the ocean.
That by a liger.
And then it was about 20 feet deep. I couldn't even hardly make it to the bottom.
It wasn't just a liger, it was a liger shark.
Okay, this neighbor that stabbed me was closer to Roger's age. I don't know what it was. We were tussling, and I guess I was getting the better of him since I was bigger. But that didn't matter. He ran home and got a knife out of his mama's knife drawer. Came back, and I wasn't even looking, and he came up from behind me and stabbed me on the shoulder blades. That's why I didn't go in very far.
Oh, wait, how old were you?
Well, I was about 6th or 7th grade.
Oh my gosh, I thought you were talking about recently. I was like, why were you tussling with your neighbor? I was like the one that has the goat.
How old was this kid?
He's Roger's age.
How much older are you than Roger?
2 years.
2?
So he's about in 4th grade and you're about in 6th grade.
Dad's older, but Roger might tell little taller tales.
Yeah.
You had a toe bitch. Tail out, I went to the emergency room, got stitches. Probably got a punctured lung.
That's
Miss
right.
you, Roger.
Hey, you know what? We got little Roger right here.
When Roger threw the rock,
Oh no.
Dad did go to the emergency room that time.
Oh, yeah.
That was an ambush. That was my first ambush.
Oh my goodness. Let's hear it.
All right, so this was in New Mexico, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Our house had an alley. Those trucks could go through to pick up trash. And me and Roger got in a rock fight with the neighbors on the other side of the alley.
How old were you?
Oh, I was,
West side of the
I was
alley.
about 6 years old.
6
So I
years
was in the first grade.
This keeps
That
getting
means
better.
Roger would have been about 4. But he could.
It was squishy and bowing. I could totally see that.
All right, so nobody was winning.
Constituted.
So we called a timeout. Called a timeout, and they called Roger over there to negotiate or something.
The 4-year-old.
So anyway, Roger comes back, and I guess I turn around, and Roger picks up a boulder. I guess as much as he could pick up. Smacks it on the back of my head.
Yep, squishy.
Squishy, all right.
And listen, I'm not kidding. He must have hit an artery or something. And blood, every time my heart would beat, it'd squirt up.
Oh my God, what'd your mom say?
What's wrong with that?
So I remember I was putting my hand over my head and crying and running toward the house, and Mama came out there, and she didn't drive, and Daddy wasn't home, so she got the neighbor to take us to the hospital. So when we got to the hospital, of course the bleeding had stopped, but we were waiting to get it sewed up. When all of a sudden an ambulance came in, and everybody said, "Clear the way," and they said, "This is going to be bad," and they didn't tell us to leave, we just sit there. Well, they got this man out who had been set on fire with gasoline. Somebody had thrown gas on him and set him on fire. And I remember he was burnt to a crisp. He was mumbling. He was saying, "Water, water." I could just hear crunchy skin being pulled off him. It was gross. Man,
And you decided to be a nurse from that?
well, it took a long time. The man did die the next day. He made it through that day.
Oh my-
So I wasn't important, so they didn't sew me up to after all that was over. No, the rock fighting continued with the cruises. Billy Cruz and that bunch, they were the king of the rock throwers. They had the high land, and we'd have to be down there in the bushes below them.
I would have figured you'd have more sympathy on me than when I got hit by the dirt clot from the ballparks. You remember that? Got busted right in the eye. Dad's like, "You ought to know better."
Go get a Band-Aid. If you're bleeding, get 2 Band-Aids. Y'all seen that commercial?
Feel better when it stops hurting.
I was bruised, man. That was like Black Eye City.
Or what about Eric when he threw the rock off the
Oh,
overpass?
Oh, that was a $100 rock there.
Would have been 3 of them, yeah.
See, that truck had a divided windshield, so we only had.
Okay. Dang.
Dang.
Eric and his little friend were throwing rocks at 18 wheels.
Off an interstate bridge. He was
They were probably
probably.
9 or 10. We were actually watching one of y'all's games. They
My
were
fault.
probably still on farm league.
Somehow, Sonny saw the guy, one of our neighbors, ended up being the one on the call. Truck, what? He called the cops, and they called, and they were still on the bridge doing it.
No, they ran.
We get Eric's side of the
18
story
Yeah.
too when he gets
He
here.
pulled over and came up there. I think he chased him off the bridge down to the ballpark. Roger became best friends up until the time Roger died.
A lot of bonding up in the rock fight.
Those Cruz boys did have a good-looking sister, and I ended up dating her. So we just forgot about the rock fight. We called a truce. The truce set us free.
Shall set you free.
Yeah, Mary asked about that. What does that mean? And I said, well, you've heard the expression, the truth will set you free. I said, well, we changed that truth to truce. Starling came up with it on the tennis court when I kept hollering at him for missing shots.
We were playing doubles together. It's hard to play doubles with Dad. He's really passionate on the courts. He does not like losing. If you miss a shot, you're gonna hear about it right away. Why didn't you get it?
Why didn't you get the fat ball, Starling?
So yeah, I was like, Dad, you need to chill out. Let's just have a little truce right now.
The truce.
Dad was yelling at me so bad he started missing shots.
We have
Just-
some brownies.
You've made as many mistakes as me now. So let's just truce.
And then we won the match.
Okay, truce and
Glamour
one.
shot Andy and Megan.
Everybody here at the family reunion, aka Thanksgiving. Why are you drinking Elena's Coke?
You should watch their corn.
4 times.
They got 4 ties.
4 times. We're still doing who's the better throw. I won, but he did a rematch and then 4 times. Like none of us can lose. I win. Actually, didn't win. Call the rematch.
Look what the cat done drug up.
Asa.
Hello, Asa.
You get to be on the vlog.
It's you and me. Come on.
Are you okay?
I need glass. Hi, Anna. Cohen, are you okay?